I don't think I have to go back to true stories after the last video I made a couple of weeks ago, because to be quite frank, I was quite scarred from that video. But no, they've been buying their ads. Under every single video that I watch, there is an ad for True Stories, and it's our most recent video of my son is a simp. Now, after what I've heard in the previous video, True Stories, books are for simps, I was interested, how do they use the simp term? So, wish me luck. Hopefully this isn't overly sexual. I've only seen snippets of this clip. So hit the intro and just dive straight into it. Okay, hang on. So, while I'm editing this video, I'm looking over my YouTube channel to see how it does. And apparently, some of my friends say, oh, they can't watch the video, it's been blocked. This video is about the 5-minute crash video that I did as of recording. And I'm like, okay, no, I'll look on it, it's fine, completely fine. Everything's still there, everything's still up and running. So I go onto an alternate account, and my video's been blocked. And then, not even like 5 minutes later, the video gets taken down. That's the most bullshit I think I've ever seen from YouTube, because that falls under community guidelines. It does not show the entire half an hour video, or however long the video was. I've cut snippets into it, and it's perfectly within guidelines. So, that is bullshit. I'll try to get that appealed, but don't think I can. But I don't get it, man. I don't get YouTube sometimes, but hey, you're here for the bloody True Stories reaction, so just get straight into it.
Hello, I'm May, and I think I've raised a simp.
I'm sorry, but no mother at all has called their son a simp. I'm pretty sure mothers don't know what the word simp means. I'm pretty sure they're on Facebook all day, posting shitty minion memes.
But I can't tell you his real name in case anyone recognizes him.
Oh yeah, you're not going to tell his voice, because this definitely did not happen. Because if I had a son and I caught him simping to fucking Belle Delphine, then I'll have him out the door immediately.
He would constantly remind us that most female spiders eat the males when they're done with them. Boys are useless, he'd say. Girls are the real queens.
Just fuck off. No boy, no 8-year-old kid has ever said that in their life.
On the way to school, Hans would offer to carry his older sister's backpack, saying girls needed to be looked after. They are the mothers of the future.
Uh-oh, I'm getting flashbacks.
It got worse once he became a teenager. He started spending all of his free time alone in his room or on the computer gaming. After our daughter moved out, my husband began to worry that Hans might be turning gay from spending all that time online playing with other boys.
What? How did he get son being gay? Because he uses the internet.
As far as I knew, he'd never even been on a single date. But one afternoon, Hans burst into the kitchen and begged to borrow my credit card. Apparently, he'd found a site where he could pay girls to play with him online.
This isn't going to be any of that incest shit like we saw in the last video, right?
The prices seemed reasonable, so I gave it to him. Secretly, I hoped Hans might connect with the girl and they'd meet up in real life.
You absolute stupid bitch. Why would you give your son a credit card, your credit card, for online services? Who knows what he could be doing? You're paying for fucking porno premium, if you, of all things.
Pretty soon his bedroom walls were decorated with photos he'd printed out of the young ladies he was playing with.
Now, I'm getting the word nonce.
Until one day he seemed really down. He confided in me that whenever he played with a girl gamer, the other guys online would make rude and sexist remarks towards her.
Ah yes, it's my first words every time that a gamer girl is in my lobby is, obviously I don't care, first of all, or I say, get back in the kitchen, you shouldn't be gaming.
Of course, he'd always jump in to defend the damsel in distress, but the other guys had turned on him for it and started teasing him. I just told him to ignore it and to keep doing what he thought was right. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for my husband. He hit the roof when he found out that Hans had been using my credit card to pay girls to play with him. I don't want any son of mine behaving like a simp.
Shut the fuck up. Just please shut up. No 40-year-old dad This kid looks like a Norman, first of all. Mate, you have your taxes to deal with and the hairline is receding. Because I'm pretty sure your hairline is more important than your son simping.
I'll never forget the first time Hans made a sizable donation to some girl online. He stood in his bedroom doorway, yelling down the hall, Mom, I can't believe it. She noticed me. She said my name on stream.
Notice me, Senpai-chan? I fucking hate my life.
A few weeks after that, he asked his father and I if he could invite a girl around for dinner. My heart did a little jump for joy when Hans told me that he'd actually fallen for one of the girls he'd been paying to play with. That's great, honey, I said. Do you want to ask her over this Saturday evening? Not yet. Soon. She has a boyfriend at the moment.
I think there's a slight problem there if she already has a boyfriend. I don't know, it's a slight problem.
But don't worry, I just messaged her and told her I love her. When she realizes how much love I can give, she'll break up with him to be with me.
Oh yeah, just go to any random girl in the street, throw money at her face, say, I love you. Yeah, you definitely won't get clouded.
Until then, I'll do whatever I can to help her mom. Hans went on to explain how he'd been paying for her OnlyFans, and then making videos about it for his YouTube channel to help her get more exposure.
Chances are, if you have OnlyFans, you have even more exposure, if you know what I mean.
People love it when I talk about her private content and make fun of simps. They actually think I'm doing them a favor. So, my videos do well, he said. It's a win-win for everyone. Enough. This is getting out of hand. Now you're simping to make money? You're a disgrace, his father yelled as he stormed off, leaving me standing there, totally confused. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it all. My husband seems to think being a simp is bad.
Well, if you're going to catch your son simping over Belle Delphine or whoever it is, then yes, I would disown them. You may catch me lacking a couple times, maybe on my WhatsApp group chat, you maybe catch me lacking a few times, but come on, I don't bloody subscribe to OnlyFans. You know what, I can't be asked to any more videos, so if you enjoyed, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I am working on the podcast, as I said I did say in my last video I was working on the podcast, but the video got taken down. Thanks, YouTube. But anyway, I've been TCOA, follow all my socials, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.